Yo, that almost caught me in the fucking face. That was so close. All right, Hotfix 40, 11 a.m. So this is, yeah, so it starts at 11 a.m., 2-hour downtime, so 40 minutes to finish. So it's going to be 1:40 p.m., just shy of 2 in the afternoon. Multiple keys could act, let's see, character be deleted automatically. Cleric's Brewmaster increasing strength more than intended. Warlock sometimes fail to transform into demon form when using Blood Pact. Oh, fucking thank God. They fixed it. They finally fixed it. Life Drain and Wizard's Magic Lock Aim Collider was too small. Certain hunting loots could not be sold to merchants. Bonus damage undead didn't work. Okay, movement speed reduction penalty received while walking or crouch changed from 40 to minus 55%. They're making people crouch walk slower. Creep movement speed bonus increased from 5% to 30%. Holy shit. All right, so it used to be minus 35, and now it's minus 25. Okay, so it's a net, and it's an additional 5%. Oh no, it's 15%. 15%, right? 35 to 25. Yeah. So it's so they have a 15% movement speed penalty when creeping, which is, I mean, that's huge. Rogue's movement. What do you know? Who would have thought? Ranger crippling shot movement speed penalty changed from minus 35 to minus 40, and duration changed from 2 to 1 second. All right, so bigger slow but shorter slow. I mean, like, that's probably an even trade. The faster recovery, I think, is more important than how much the slow was for. I don't know why they would have changed this, like why they would have bothered like buffing the actual movement penalty though, if they were just going to have the duration. I feel like crippling shot is still good. Spear proficiency, additional physical power changed from 10 to 7. Okay, so they're nerfing spears. True shot physical damage bonus changed from 5 to 8%. Backstep cooldown changed from 14 to 10 seconds. Warlock shadow touch true magic damage changed from 3 to 2. Interesting. Heal changed from 3 to 2. So we have a shadow touch nerf. Interesting. Blow of corruption changed from 18 to 24 seconds. Magic damage changed from 15 to 10. BOC heavy nerf. Recovery reduction channel penalty changed from minus 70 to minus 80. So they're making the healing penalty worse when you get hit by BOC, increasing the cooldown and like severely decreasing. Like they cut this by a third. That's huge. That's a huge nerf. Good. They needed it. Warlock's Dark Offering duration changed from 12 to 15 seconds. Interesting. No one really uses Dark Offering. Warlock's Bloodstained Blade additional weapon damage changed from 7 to 5. That's another big nerf. So that, like, all of this makes sense though. This is going to hurt demon form pretty bad with the Bloodstained Blade change, but I think that these are necessary. Nope. I'm getting hit. Heavy Gambus and Ornate Jazzerant changed from plate to cloth. That's interesting. So that means that the tailor will be offering the Heavy Gambison and the Ornate Jazzerant. Weapon damage has been slightly increased for the following legendary and unique rarity items. Arming Sword Bardiche, Battle Axe Double Axe, Felling Axe Halberd Morning Star, Q Staff Rapier, Recurve Bow Dagger Spear Dagger, okay, Spear Warhammer Wizard Staff. So legendary and unique wizard staves are getting like a damage buff. Francesca damage has been reduced. The movement speed penalty applied to the target has been increased. Why? This doesn't make sense. The problem wasn't so much the damage. I mean, the damage was bad enough, but the movement speed was the problem. Throwing knife weapon damage has been reduced. Movement speed penalty applied to the target has been increased from minus 20 to minus 25. See, I don't agree with this. Like the damage was whatever, right? Like, but the problem is that the people throwing the Franny axes and the throwing knives don't end up taking that much of a movement speed penalty while throwing them. They just run people down with them. So if you're increasing the movement speed penalty, it just makes the rush down even that much more likely. I don't think that this is a fair modification at all. Club weapon damage has been slightly reduced. Okay, so they reduced the damage of the club. Hand crossy weapon damage slightly reduced. Hatchet weapon damage slightly increased. No, it just says increased, not even slightly. Weapon damage increased on Horseman's axe. You can now unlock 2 more additional stashes for gold. That's interesting. So what is it, like 20 and 40k or something? Class filters have been added to the marketplace. Okay, good. That's good. Good QOL change. Remove the dungeon requirements from the character kill quests. Oh, well, that's good too. It was bad enough having to get like specific kills, but character kills having to be on a specific map were kind of a pain in the ass. Introduced a creep mechanic along with minor balance changes, sharp preparations for the multi-class. We've added several QOL changes. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. This one's a big question mark for me. I don't understand this. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. I think the Warlock changes are necessary. These nerfs make sense for Warlock, especially since like with the plus healing stuff changes to the hood and all, like the +6 on legendary hoods. It doesn't feel like it's as necessary to need Shadow Touch, although Shadow Touch is strong. The Bloodstained Blade thing to the Chris Dagger is definitely gonna change how people are playing the class. I don't know, man. Like I like Demon Form, right? Like I think Demon Form is pretty cool, but Demon Form suffers from being able to do a lot of damage up close, and they relied heavily on Bloodstained Blade damage in order to be able to do it. And I think that this is probably gonna push Demon Form out again, and people are gonna go back to being much more caster centric. It feels like. I think it's gonna be a much greater focus on people going like curse centric builds again with Torture Mastery is kind of what it looks like on the surface. The matchmaking pool for high roller rank will be adjusted in Neophyte Apprentice, Wanderer, Pathfinder, Voyager, Exemplar, Demigod. Okay, so it's Neophyte Apprentice and then Green Plus. Oh shit. So it used to be Blue Plus. Like these 4 were together, and then these 3 were together. Now it's going to be just the white level guys are in a group, and then it's everyone else. Interesting. Dude, Timmy's getting into green. You're going to be in for a rude awakening. Time to get good, boys. Goddamn.